Shabbat
Shalom,
everybody. Parashat Mishpatim is very special, coming after the Ten Commandments. You see, we need a religious life. We need something that will sustain us throughout the high peaks and the lows. A religion of every day. And Parashat Mishpatim does that. It's precisely the kind of spirituality that is not about closing the eyes and getting spiritual, but rather hands-on, that you will engage with the things of the day, you get involved. That is the mantra of Parashat Mishpatim. So we find God in the world by making the world more godly through labor, compassion, and justice. So Parashat Mishpatim is a collection of laws pertinent to the daily living. Laws of marriage and employment, laws of property, integrity, and financial practices. Come and join us. Chazan.
Boker Tov, and I wish you well in advance a Shabbat Shalom. Our winner last week for our Name That Tune contest this was difficult questions last week, but we had one winner. Tom Reinstein was our winner of last week.
Only one person.
One person, because it was a little tougher, I would have to admit. The questions were the Kaddish for Musaf for Rosh Hashanah, Yitgadal, and the second question was a folk tune, the Rebbe Elimelech, that we usually associate, we do it often here for Purim.
Did he used to work here?
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
Right. This week we have two new questions for you. Again, send your answers to either my email, mlewitz@tberochester.org, or call the temple at 473-1770. This week's question, number one, name that tune. If you can name the holiday, that'd be just fine. If you can't recall the name of the tune itself, it goes like this. La 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 la.
That's Jewish, right?
It was adapted too. It was adapted. We borrowed. We didn't have enough melodies. We have to borrow some. The second question is, when is this Baruch Hu chanted in this way? Baruch Hu happens many times during many services throughout the year, but when is this melody special? What is this associated with? It goes like this. Baruch Hu et Hashem HaMivorach. And the response is, Baruch Hashem HaMivorach Leolam Vaed. We are available for bar mitzvahs and weddings. So
and funerals.
And funerals.
Our wine this week is this delicious Manischewitz blackberry wine.
If you go closer, they might check that they learned the batch the right way. Not like before.
Yum. It'll remind you of your bris and your Passover Seder. This is a sweet wine at a very sweet price. That is what Ted says on the website. One person thinks that this might be too sweet. They mix it with Merlot, and it's just fine for them.
I would mix it with alcohol.
It doesn't have a dry aftertaste.
No.
But it's called the desert wine.
Oh, I see.
It starts out sweet, and it finishes sweet. Services this evening will be at 6 p.m. as we celebrate Kabbalat Shabbat. You can have a little taste of this, or if you prefer something even sweeter, we have grape juice. Candlelighting tonight, 4:53 p.m. Tomorrow morning, join Chazan Lubitz at 8:45 for his L'chaim class, 8:45 to 9:15.
We are in the Beit Cafe.
In the Beit Cafe, looking at Jewish megatrends. What is going on in the Jewish world? Right. Services begin at 9 a.m. and tomorrow is Shabbat school, so we get our kids here, which will be wonderful. Kids and families.
Very well. They have introductions to the readings. Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic morning. Shabbat school begins at 10 a.m. Kulanu, which is our Hebrew high school, will go straight to the main sanctuary. Kindergarten through 6 go to their classes, and parents and 7th graders will come with myself and with Susan Bernstein, the Director of Education at Temple Bethel. We'll be in the auditorium, the social hall, doing a special spirituality service. Lunch follows. At 4:25, we have Mincha and Seudah Shlishit, a delicious third meal of Shabbat. And Shabbat ends at 5:55 p.m. with
Wow,
Havdalah.
the days are getting longer.
Longer.
Summer is just around the corner. Hard to imagine. Stay warm. Shabbat,
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom.